Okay, the topic that I want to talk about right now is one that I personally have struggled with, continue to struggle with, and I think is very important for people when they're living in a house and they don't think they're going to be there in 2 or 3 years, or they think that they will be there forever. So best ROI, best return on investment when it comes to home improvements. So the preface I want to make on this is that this information is all from costversusvalue.com. The National Association of Realtors will put out a report every year or two and run these same numbers, but I found that this is more accurate and specific information to Indiana. It's not the Midwest, it's not the East Midwest, it's like for the state of Indiana as a whole. Number two is that this is taking into account all the work being hired. So if you've got a teenage daughter and her room is neon pink striped walls, then if you're going to paint that yourself, these numbers don't reflect you doing the labor, because on most jobs the labor is 50%, if not more, the cost of getting the job done. So keep that in mind as I go through these numbers. This is for mid-range houses and this is for upper-end houses in our state. So number one return on investment for mid-range houses is vinyl siding. It's over 88% ROI, followed by roof, which is kind of crazy, but that's what the numbers are, 83%. And number three is stone veneer accents actually on the outside of your house. So the thing I thought was interesting, one, I wouldn't have expected roof to be on there, it just goes to show, but all of these and the upper end are all exterior curb appeal value added renovations. On the upper price range houses, garage door is the highest ROI at 87%, and siding, it says cement board, and really what that is it's a siding product that looks like wood, but it's actually made out of cement. But if you drove by, you just call it wood. It doesn't rot like wood does. It holds paint better than wood does. So for all intents and purposes, it's like a faux wood, but it's just a better product. So like I said, all of these are exterior. The thing that I also thought was interesting, what are the worst returns on investments, which is ironically things that I'm doing to my house right now as a third generation top real estate agent in our marketplace. I'm personally making these mistakes, but the difference is that I'm not ever going to move out of this house unless it's out of a casket. So home office, I'm actually in the process of renovating a room in my basement to put a home office in. Statistically, there's only a 28% return on the money. I just ordered the carpet today from Lowe's to go in the home office. And garage addition, I've always told my wife that once we get our house paid off, the next step is going to be to do a big attachment with a big 3-car garage that I can have a workshop out of. So statistically speaking, that'd only be a 41% ROI. So keep this in mind if you're ever doing repairs. None of these renovations are over 100%, but if you do the work yourself, I think you can beat the numbers. This is for the state of Indiana. If you have any other questions or you would like me to come out and look at a property to give you an idea on where you should put your specific investment in to get the best ROI, feel free to let me know. Or if you know somebody that's thinking about selling that could use this information. I'm never too busy for referrals. Thanks.